streets, back to the bullshit. Here to the streets.
Yeah, to the street, no one said that. I'm a baker boy, all I do is get bread. All I do is get bread. All I do is get bread.
It's DJ Phat for the Into Streets and Party-Nators. I'm here with Miami's finest, DJ EPPS.
What up, man? Phat, what's going on, boy?
Chillin'. It's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a minute.
I know, man. We've been on that grind, man, but finally I come around the way, you know what I mean? Right now we're in South Brooklyn. I like to call it South Brooklyn, you know what I mean? It sounds better.
That's what the kids do out here too, South Brooklyn.
Yeah?
Yeah, they do.
What's up? Yeah, man. So we here in Germany, and we live and direct, and, you know, we ready to put down a party tonight. Dude, man, there's so many clubs. I don't even know what club I'm doing tonight.
I think
Kufa.
Yeah, I was about to say, you at the Kufa.
Yeah, Kufa, man. Big shout to everybody at Kufa, man. Kufa always showed me a lot of love, and there's a lot of energy in there. And sometimes I could play some of my South music in there too, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, you really can, I know. Not the last show, but the show before, because you've been there a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like us two, we played together. Like that's, I don't know, it was years ago.
Yeah, man. So big shout to everybody at Kufa, and shout to my boy Kid Instable too, man. You know, he shuts it down over there too, so it's cool.
He's at Kufa again? He's at Kufa again?
I don't know, sometimes, yeah, at least maybe once a month or something like that, you know what I mean? That's what he told me, you know what I mean? So I thought he would be there today, but I don't think he's there.
No, I think he's at Lloyd in K-Town.
Okay. Shout to Lloyd too, he's in town, you know what I mean? Word up, man.
Yeah, so how you doing? How is your relationship with G-Unit? Let's talk about that, because I know you used to be with G-Unit really tight, had that stuff all over, was shutting it out, and you don't really anymore. And I saw some tweets from you against 50, I think, if I remember right.
Don't get it twisted, you know what I mean? I think I'll be G-Unit till 50 comes to my face and say, stop saying G-Unit, you know what I mean? I'm loyal, you know what I mean? So I always, you know, will rep them. Now, the other way around, are they loyal to me? They're good friends, you know what I mean? But they hardly don't come to Miami, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if it's because of the Ross and Khaled and Fat Joe problem, but at the end of the day, this stuff was a long time ago. Like, you know what I mean? Come to Miami, hang out in the clubs, you know what I mean? Do what you gotta do, and come hang out with me, and that's it, you know what I mean? Nothing against them. Yayo's my boy, Banks my boy, 50's my boy, everybody at the G-Unit office, the thisis50.com, everybody's cool, but at the same time, you know, if, you know what it is. If you don't show me love, I don't scratch your back, you don't scratch my back, you know what I mean? You just keep it moving. I have nothing against them, but it's just time for a change, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, no disrespect to them or nothing, but I kind of find myself bigger than G-Unit, you know what I mean? I find myself, you know, on Power 96 playing, you know, the biggest records. I'm here in Europe doing all these shows, you know what I mean, in South America, and, you know, I'm doing this all by myself, so I don't think I need to give G-Unit any type of credit for helping me or even, you know, being by my side. So, but at the same time, big shout to 50. I know he's working on a new album. Lloyd Banks is working on a new album. Tony Yayo, Who Kid, they everybody's doing things. But Shadyville, I'm still Shadyville. I'm still G-Unit. But at the same time, you know, I'm good. I'm DJ EPPS before anything, you know.
I mean, you got mad industry backup anyway. I see, like with Coast to Coast mixtapes and whatever. Like, you on everything.
It's not even Coast to Coast, but you know, every affiliate that I have by my side, you know, they show me love. They back me up. They send me gifts. They on and on. You know what I mean? So it's only right that, you know, I support these guys. You know what I mean? And for the Twitter, you know, I even apologize for that. I think I woke up one morning and just got really pissed off. Yeah, you know, I mean, I think no, I do mean it, but still, it's not appropriate to get on social media and do stuff like that. So I do apologize to the social media life. I apologize to 50 and everything. But at the same time, 50, keep that shit real. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Let's make some money, man. There's new things happening. You know what I mean?
That's why we're all out there.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Look, you know, me and Fat Joe, we squashed our beef maybe 2-3 weeks ago, you know what I mean? And I had a big concert, you know, in Miami with my radio station, and he was there. Yeah, you know what I mean? And we squashed the beef. It's like, yo, you know, it was real stupid, and, you know, at the same time, I had to tell Fat Joe, like, you know, I was guilty by association. You really don't have no problem with me, you know what I mean? You really don't. So, and, he told me what's up, and, we kept it moving. So, just new things we got to do, That's about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So your birthday is just around the corner.
Yeah, man. April 26th is my real official birthday, but, the whole month of April we celebrated. So, we're doing EPPS week here in Europe. We did Moldova, Chisinau yesterday. We did Heidelberg, Germany the other day. Tonight we're here at Kufa, and tomorrow I don't even know where I'm at again.
I think you're in Gießen if I saw your stuff right.
Hey, listen, that sounds like that's the first time I'm going to be there. So at least you know my schedule. We'll make it happen. And then we go to Guantanamo Bay and we go celebrate there for the troops. You know what I mean? I go DJ for the troops over there. And then we get back to Miami and then celebrate a week there in Miami with all the celebrities. And Noriega's going to be there, Brian McKinney, the football player, and Thomas Jones, and Ace Hood, who else? Uncle Luke, you know what I mean? The list goes on, YMCMB, you know what I mean? So it's going to be crazy in Miami.
You just busted my next question because on all of your flyers it says the musicians lineup will be announced, and I was just about to ask you, but you already said it.
Yeah, I mean, there's more. That's just a few to give away, but there's just going to be more because a lot of people, they tend to come support me, you know what I mean? And it's hard for me to I could book them, but I want my stuff special price, if you understand what I'm saying. So the label got to go through some things and get the promotion right, and then maybe when I get back home we could maybe add on maybe Sean Kingston or some other people's there. So
Okay, so you still got somebody lined up that's not announced yet.
We have some more names to line up for EPPS week in Miami.
All right, that's what's up. So one final question. We just talked about it before we started the interview, like how we see all the DJ club scene right now with all this newcomers doing stuff for cheap and whatever. Like, it's really interesting to hear that from a real professional who does that shit for a living,
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's nothing against the club owners because DJs need club owners need DJs. But it's the same thing with the DJ EPPS and 50 Cent thing, you know what I mean? I scratch your back, you scratch my back, you know what I mean? If you hire a DJ, that means you kind of, know what he's going to do and how he's going to do it. But when I see a promoter stands behind a DJ's back and maybe tell him, hey, don't play no more reggaeton, or don't play, too much hip hop, or play some more pop. I mean, it's like, it gets a little annoying, but at the same time, he's the boss. You got to respect him, let him say what he has to say. But, I'm pretty sure he'll get mad if we go to the bar and say, hey, you don't do your drinks like that. Right? You know what I mean? Or, you can't make the flyers like that for your club. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea. Next time promoters start pissing me off, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll walk into this office and be like, yo, flyer needs to be right. Your cocktails suck. Do how I say it.
Well, hopefully they won't get mad and don't hire you no more. But, sometimes us DJs, we have to put our foot down because at the same time, they need us. You know what I mean? And stop hiring your little $75 Serato DJ or your cousin that doesn't know how to use Serato. You know what I mean? Or just use CDs. You know what I mean? Hey, my mother used CD. Your mother used CD. I'm not talking bad about your mother, but
I know what you're saying.
But a lot of these DJs, they use CDs. Me, I love turntables. Turntables are my shit. You know what I mean? But if you use CDs, you're not impressing me. My mother used CDs. Everybody's mothers use CDs. When you use turntables, you are very impressing me because now you're not only taking it back to the essence of, Jam Master Jay and Kid Capri and all these great DJs that came from turntables. You know what I mean? This what makes DJ EPPS. This what puts on a show. This what has everybody looking at, damn, he's still using turntables, or damn, how the hell did he do that mix? There's a lot of things you can't do on CDs. I mean, on turntables that you can't do on CDs and stuff like that. So, I respect all those DJs that do that and everything, but at the same time, don't make these sound engineers get lazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Put them to work. You know what I mean? Put them to work because the music industry, from the sound to the engineer, is getting a little lazy. You know what I mean? When I hear Drake or Rick Ross, my boy, I love them to death, but when I hear them say something twice in a rhyme, in the same sentence, to me that's lazy in writing your lyrics. You know what I mean? So we have to fix this music thing. We have to fix it from the club, from the artists, from the DJs. We just have to fix it because it's going down. It's going down.
True words from professional DJ.
I love the pop music. Don't get me wrong. You know, I grew up from house music back in the days, so I could understand. You know, but at the same time, you know, we can't stay too much of that. You know what I mean? In 1 hour, maybe. My wife liked to call it tiki music. But, you know, big shout to, you know, Big Sean, Kanye West, Jay-Z, 50 Cent. You know, even Young Jeezy, you know, Rick Ross. You know, these guys still keep some music alive that you could still, you know, bump to, you know what I mean? So, but these lazy rappers, you know, we call them one-hit wonders. Yeah, you got to fix your game, man, because you got to make a lot of money. You got to switch it up. The image got to switch up. I know you see me. The image is switching up a little bit. You know what I mean? I was pure hip-hop, but, you know, now I have to switch up image. I don't like jewelry, you know what I mean? But I have to do it, you know? That's me. Don't say I'm not keeping it real, but I have to say time sometimes, and this looks nice, doesn't it? You know what I mean? My wife got this for me, so, you know, that's acceptable. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's official. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some of you guys really have the little one. Is the big one, the little one, the big one. You got to get the big one all around. You know what I mean? That's the real shit. You got to just switch it up, you know?
I mean, you just gotta be versatile and try to stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're touring around internationally, like you can't just be all the way on the South hip hop tip or whatever. Like you gotta be flexible and know what you're doing. That doesn't mean you don't keep it alive. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
Or you keeping it real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just gotta switch it up. You know what I mean? I every quarter in my life, I always switch it up with the type of people, and those type of people has to always become younger. You know what I mean? If I have to go back home and go do an all-age party, fine. Because when them kids turn 21, they're going to remember you. Or they'll talk about you till they're 21, or even maybe till they're 25. And when that peak reaches with those kids, you go back to a new generation, you know what I mean? So DJs, that's one advice you should take, and maybe you'll stay alive, and your name will stay alive, you know what I mean? There's a lot of DJs I used to hear back in the days, and I used to respect, but I just don't hear them no more for some reason, you know? Yeah, you know? So, you know, that's about it, you know?
So, thank you very much for the interview.
No problem, man. Phat, yo, listen, you've been a supporter since day one when I first met you, and I have to appreciate that, you know what I mean? So thank you for coming out to the hotel. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you, you know, showing me a good time here in Germany, you know what I mean? Thank you for my man Common in the back, you know? No, I'm just kidding. That's my man right there. They say he looked like Flo Rida, but nah, I think he looks like Common, you know what I mean? Common, so. Yeah. So yeah, man, thank you, Phat. I really appreciate that, man.
All right, that's what's up. Thanks.
No doubt, man. Hey, Twitter, DJ EPPS. Facebook, DJ EPPS. And be a member of DJEPPS.com. Holla at your boy. Okay. The ear to the streets. Yeah, you see? The ear? Yeah. I got a little wax in there. It's a little dirty, but the ear to the streets with my man DJ Phat. It's your boy DJ EPPS from Miami, Power 96. Hey, we in the building with my man DJ Phat. And your ear is to the streets right about now. Pay attention.